Hello, friends. Well, welcome to my studio. I have a pile of things, but I know where my piles are, and I know usually what's in them. And so I work with my stuff around me because I am intuitive in my art journaling work, so I need lots of stuff around me to work in my art journal. All right, well, I'm Vicki, Retro Queen Bee Art. Let's be busy in art. I'm so glad you're here. If you're joining me live, go ahead and say hello in the comments. I have them working. It looks like my sound is working and my picture is working. So if you have any issues with my technical stuff, please let me know in the comment section. So have you ever layered anything before? I have, but this is going to be a fun play because we're going to be using different kinds of stuff, paint, texture, patterns, to make a masterboard at the art table today. Announcements. I do want to let you know. Let's see, can you see those? Oh, I might have to show you at the art table. I do have my labels ready. They're in my Kooky shop, but I will show, and I think I'll show the rest of the art table for show and tell. I'm just going to continue doing tea bags until I reach 100 ways. And after that, then I'll just do other stuff. But it will be in junk journal art. The other thing that I want to say is I will continue these live shows on Tuesday and Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So I do hope that all who can join in those periods of time. And then between there, I will do shorts and regular videos. Sometimes I'll do it on Teabag. Sometimes I might mix it up a little bit. So just depending on how I feel. But you're welcome to let me know if you prefer something that you want me to make or see me make. Just let me know in the comments. So today we are going to do something absolutely that I love, layering mixed media. We're going to go right over the top of what you saw in the photo, and I'll explain to you how I made the background when we go to the art table. Any announcements? I think the rest are show and tell. Announcements. I went to the beach yesterday, which I'm going to try to go more to the beach. I'm going to start an exercise program. And what other things I might do? I think that's all in my plans right now. Let's turn it over to the art table. And I'll do some show and tell. Okay. There we go. Art table. Is it a good photo? It's a little bit crooked here. There we go. That is pretty straight compared to the way I had it before. There we go. I'm excited about that. Okay, let's see how the lighting is. Let's see, we got to zoom this. Okay, that might be why we might. Oh, let's see. Too much zoom on it. And then, well, I'm just going to zoom this much so that you can see. These are the tickets that I created, and they are now in my Ko-fi shop. You can download them for free. Let's see, we have we have 12 tickets, and the fusion numbers are different, and they have little sayings on them like Brood Notes Company or Quiet Leaves Ltd, Whispering Teas, Beneath the Stream, Tea and Time Archive. So they got little sayings like that here on the bottom. Sip script, that's really cute. So you can either add something here. You could layer these with tea bags if you wanted. And you could just leave them plain and use them. So use your imagination with whatever you're creating. These are great, cool labels. And so I hope that you'll go over there to my Ko-fi shop. And if you're able, I would like to have a tip once in a while. That's always nice. Kind of keeps me going. I am going to zoom this in just a little bit. I think this will be okay. Doesn't leave me a lot of workspace. Let's see. Well, we'll try it here. If I need to move it again, I will. Show and tell continues. I have not finished all of these tickets, but I do want to do that so that I have a whole bunch of tickets that I have in I'm going to use that too, that I have available. So just be and you're blessed. And I made this. Oh, see, you can't see. I gotta make sure I'm in frame. So I made this. I'll just pick out a few. I colored those flowers in and made kind of that. I'll probably like maybe cut this out when I use it. Oh, and I love these frames. Oh my gosh. What I did is I just added a little bit of gold around here. It really highlighted them. Let me see if I can find them in my pile. See, here's a mushroom. And then here's a one with film strip. I love that, my small film strip. And then I just made ones, you know, like this that I can use. Flowers, a ruler. Could probably, I don't know. Could go like this or this, whichever way, you know. And here's some more. I don't know what that says now. Oh well, it's not probably important. Might end up covering, it might be like a place maybe, because this one says place. But it turned out better. Sometimes, you know, it doesn't always turn out. The inking, because I don't have a special equipment, but I think I'm going to buy one. I got $50 for Mother's Day. Here's a dragonfly. I do want to show you. So this is just an example, you know, of things that you can make for labels. And here's just little bees. There's a Paris. Let me see if I can find. Oh, and then I had these little dots, little circles. Here it is. I just highlighted these in a gold, just lightly. I love those, so I wanted to make some more. So that's what those were about. Made a circle. Some of these, I think down here you might have seen. See, now these are the, I I did a reel this week on how I made these tickets. Short reel. Just to give you some ideas. See, and then I have these little tickets like this. And I have, I made little ones like this. So I've got a variety like this. I just thought, well, I'm just going to keep that strip just full of numbers. I probably will cut that down. Maybe or maybe not. It just kind of depends. Anyway, I've got a bunch. And so I want to finish. I'll be working on these. Oh, I'm almost finished. I've got a few more. I just want to finish, I guess. I want to have enough labels where I will be able to use them for a while. Because I run out of them when I start creating with my junk journal pages. I really run out of them. Oh, yeah. So, you have these ghost ones too. I wanted to make a few more of these die cuts as well because I thought they were cool. Okay, so let's leave that there. Now, I was going through my closet, and I've got to show you this. Hopefully the camera will work well. This is like, I don't know why I bought all these, but I did. These are masks. Oh my gosh, look at the stack of masks I have. Now, I was thinking these would probably look good on the front of a journal. Here's a cat mask. But this has a nose to it, which kind of sticks out. But I think if they're flat, I've got more masks, believe it or not. I found these in my closet. I don't know, maybe I could take out the nose and just cut under here. And then, because these are little cat ears and fluffy, and that might, and then you could put it on a journal cover. And then I thought, well, these are pretty flat. This would be, the nose is pretty flat. I mean, I could even make it flatter, maybe. I don't know why I got all these different colors. I'm going crazy. I go, what was I into mask? And they're not very expensive. Well, this one was a display. This was $10. So this one is expensive. That's pure sequins. Pure sequins there. I thought I could photograph all these and I could make them digital. Which I think I will, because I might get more use out of them, or once in a while I can do a journal cover, but I have so many and so many colors that it might be fun to have a journal, make some digital journal photos for folks and me to use. So I have all those, and then I'll show you the other kind of mask. I don't have as many of them. Let me put this over here. Now these are big, so I don't know. Look how big these are. Oh my God, look at the feathers. I got peacock feathers. Oh, on my beach trip, I did pick up 2 seagull feathers for my stash. I didn't see any more. So look at that. Isn't that something? I can't believe. So if I take, really work on my photography and take photos of these and then turn them into digital, the photos into digital, I think would be pretty cool. And then I would have a bunch of masks to work with. I could take these apart as well and use those feathers. And, I thought, well, maybe, because this has a flat nose, I don't know. because it's big. It's really big for a journal. I don't know if I could cut it up or not. An idea. But first, I will take a photo. And then I have this one. Look at this one. It's really cool. Of course, I love red. More peacock feathers with it. Look at all those peacock feathers. Oh, yummy, yum. All right. So that's an orange and a red. And I have a... What are you... I'm right in the middle of my show, Sean. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Thank you for the Windex. I kind of it blocked it off so people and dogs won't come in here.
That's fine.
This is a red mask that I have, and this is different kinds of feathers. I have that one, and then I have this black one. A lot of peacock feathers in here, which mask and feathers. That might be a really cool digital set. Mask and feathers. Let me know what you guys think about it. And here's a white one. I have a white one. It has a little more of a nose. And then I also have this right here, like has all these, so I could cut each of these out and photograph them as well. And let's see, what else do I have in here? I might have missed a few. Oh, I did. Here's another. Look at that with the eyelashes. Isn't that cute? At this point in my life, I still like them. I don't know why I collected them. I guess I collected them so that I could, at age 71, make a photography digital kit out of them, I guess. Who would ever think that I, at this age, would imagine all these masks being a digital kit. I didn't imagine I'd be doing live shows at all, but you know, it's really wonderful at my age of 71. It really keeps me busy. It's almost like a job, kind of, but part-time job maybe. And I really do love the live shows. My husband brought me in some Windex. And then I have these kinds of masks. Now, isn't that interesting? So I have that one. But they're kind of different in a way. They kind of curl up more. Now these, like this one is small enough that it could be used on a journal cover. This one might be a little too big, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. And I have two of these like this. And that's all I have in my mask, but I think that's a lot. What a surprise to find these. I had completely forgotten that I'd purchased them a long time ago. I just thought masks were kind of cool looking. I'm going to stick these back in the box best I can right now and move it out of the way so we can begin working our fun time at the art table. Let's see here. How do I want to start? I want to start. I collected a bunch of things that I think I'm going to use, but you never know. See, I am going, let's see, unless I work it this way, I'm going to adjust my camera a little bit. So what I need it to do is to go over like that. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to kind of come like this. And let's see if we can lower this there so you can see it better. You can see the whole thing then. Try to get my tools out of here. And I do need to leave my because I need to use it. All right. So I brought out some stencils, some stars, some pattern, flower, some leaf there, and roses, and some more flowers. So these I am going to use, parts of the stencil, not the whole stencil. And then, of course, I want to use my Ephemera writing. And this is a picture of a lady. So I'm not sure if I can get it in or not, but I got it on anyway. So I need to explain to you how I made this. That is a file folder. And what I did is I just stamped with using all my different stamps on top of the file folder in various ways. I think I might have kind of concentrated on circles because these are little circles. What's on top, I did glued it, I should say. Then after that, I glued the top piece on with Fluid Matte Medium by Golden. And let's see, then this piece on top was the Kooky Teabag paper that I'd made previously. And so I just glued that down. This is a napkin, I should say. It is Kooky Teabag napkin paper, and that's made with 1/2 Elmer's glue and 1/2 water mixture on a silicone mat. Coating the silicone mat, placing your napkin down, then placing your tea bags down, and then applying the glue mixture on top again. That's how you make the second layer that you see here. So I glued the Kooky Teabag napkin paper onto the file folder using the Golden Fluid Medium. Then I thought, I'm going to kind of get this wet. It's not a watercolor paper. I'm going to minimally get it wet. I'm not going to get it a lot wet, but I do want to form some really pretty patterns in here of really soft see-through coloring. And I thought I would use the inks, but I need to water them down to make that happen too. And so instead of using watercolor, I'm going to do that, I think. So, because I need to have some coloring or some sort of wash, I guess. I was thinking some sort of wash, but you can still see through. but some sort of wash coloring. So I coated this with clear gesso. This has clear gesso on top. All right. Now, so I think I'm just going to start. I'm going to take some pop. My favorite pop is Poppy. It's a probiotics soda, strawberry and lemon. It's really good. All right. I get dry talking. That felt good. All right. So I'm going to take this blue. Where's my spray bottle? Okay, here's my spray bottle. So I'm going to spray this. Oh, we'll spray it in the right direction. That would help. Sorry. So I'm going to just kind of, I don't want to make it like real wet, but we're going to make it wet. And then I thought, oh, I didn't think these would be so hard to take off. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Gotta get a paper towel, see if I can, without putting it under hot water. Did not think about this part. Opening these up. Oh my gosh. I really want to use these. Oh, good. It opened up. Oh, God, my hand hurt. Oh. You know, last time, you can't see it, but somehow I developed some bruises here in my hand after doing crafts. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, it really hurts. Okay, so we're going to just put the blue down on the glass. I'm going to water it down. I did pick out a paintbrush. Where the heck is it? I don't know. Or maybe I left it in here. I don't know. No, it's gone, but since I can't see it, I'll just use this one. Interesting. And so I want this just to be, see, it's too dark. I don't want that dark. Too dark. I want it way lighter. All right. I'm not sure how this paper or this napkin is going. There, that's better. I just want a light wash. So I may have to put, I think, bring it closer to me. All right. Maybe try to get the paint a little more. Just want a really light wash. We are doing a mixed media piece today. And I'm excited. Then I'm just going to tear it up and use it for cards or I do notice the napkin is a little bit really light wash I want on this. Light. Really light. But not over all of it because I kind of like the background a little bit showing through. We don't have to do it all over for all of it. I have it a little more watered down now. Okay, so then I kind of want a pink maybe, or a red, I'm not sure. Let's see, maybe, oh, this one's way easier to, okay, get the blue up. The other part of when you make mixed media, you know, it's actually good to let things dry. So I'm going to have to blow it dry between my steps, which it's better to just let it dry on your own, on its own pace. However, I am on a live show, so I'm just using my glass mat, and I want this really watered down. So I am going to go like, hopefully that's watered down enough, all right? Yes, it is. That's what I want. That's what I want. All right. Just to add some red in here. I was going to add pink, but red is okay with blue. Very light wash. That's what I want. See, I didn't expect. I did put clear gesso on it, but we still am having, maybe if I just push on this, you know, sometimes, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yes, working. All right. I could also dry this. That is a napkin under there. It's a white napkin with polka dots. And so it's mostly white. Now, this where I didn't get it too wet, it's being better. So I might just dry this after this pink, after this reddish tint I'm adding here. All right, I'm being quiet, just painting this along here. I think that's enough. So let's see what, if we dry this, if that section right there gets a little bit better. Okay, let's try it. There we go. Hot. I don't want to use that much water. I didn't think I wanted to, but then I added it thick in the beginning and didn't have it as a wash that I wanted it to be. And you know, sometimes we just have to go for it, right? This is in my mind, thinking, this is how I want it to be. So over on this side, I just added a little bit of water. It's a little bit better. Like this center here, I added too much water. But as I push it back down, because it is glued with, it is glued down to the much better. I do have some texture, you know, to the top. So I might not stamp anymore. I might do, I think the academic writing, I don't know about the lady's face. Because it is a rough texture already with the tea bags on top of it. And you might get a little bit of lines. I'm just pushing this down like a book. There. I thought for a moment, oh my gosh, it's going to not look well. The way that came up like that from getting too wet. So I'm going to try not to get it very wet, maybe because I want to add a little more wash to it. And I was thinking I would make a wash color. I do have yellow. I could put yellow in here too. I'm going to do that next. Put the yellow. Hopefully I can open it up. See, you can just see the wash very lightly. Love it, love it, love it. That's what I wanted. All right. Well, that was good. Got to save that. Hi, Marty. How you doing, Marty? I put a little too much water on it, but I was able to save it. I'm just putting a light wash on top of my background. And I'm using Liquitex acrylic inks to make a really, really light wash. Ah, this one opened easy. Thank goodness. I don't really need a lot of paint. Maybe a little bit more than that. And then I'm just taking water and washing it down. Wash this brush out, and then it has water, right? So we're just getting a light. Let's see if we can even see it through here. Oh, we can see it a little bit. Now, we got to be careful. I mean, I don't mind if we make some green, but blue and yellow make green. But I do have green dots in here as well. So if it does get a little bit green, well, I don't care. Just adding some yellow. Now, I don't know if this next color will be too dark. I have no idea. So we got the yellow wash. Do I need it anywhere else? Did I do over here? Maybe not. So there's some blue, there's some red. We'll put some yellow there. Okay. All right. I think that's all I want. I just don't want a lot, just a little. All right. And we're going to do this. Now, I'm not sure why I want to do this, but I do. So I'm going to mix some, I'm going to mix a black and a bronzy. Ugh. Oops. Okay, and a bronzy. And a white. Oh, good, Marty. I'm glad you're good. I am making a masterboard, a mixed media masterboard that I had left over for the, let's see what I have left over, that paper that I made for the Kooky Teabag napkin paper I made. Let's see if this works. Not sure. It's a little darker. It's kind of like a really rich brown. I think maybe that might be kind of fun to put on there. Let's get some more water in there though, because I really wanted a light wash. I don't want a dark one at all. So it's just attached to a file folder. The file folder, I added all the stamping, and then I used fluid matte medium and attached the Teabag napkin paper on top of the file folder. And I wanted just to do a wash. And so I have to be careful. I did coat it with clear gesso because it's not like a, you know, a, let's see if this is too dark. Let's try it on the corner. Oh, it's not too bad. It's a little bit dark. I might not like it. I have these wild ideas and then I don't like it. Or it just has to be more watered down. Let's see. Well, that's not bad. I'll just add a little bit here and there. So I'm just doing a light color wash over on the top. When I first started, I got a little too much water. And so the napkin started lifting. And but I was able to fix it when I dried it. So I have to be careful about the water. But to make a wash, you kind of have to like, hi Jersey. You know, it has to be kind of watery. Let's see. So that is more of a brown coloring. I love to make masterboards. It's been a while, probably a good 7 months at least, plus maybe, that I've made one. All right. Let's see. I'm looking at that picture that I've got. I don't think I want to add any more brown. I think that is enough. Maybe I might do a little bit here. And maybe a little bit here, just for the edging. I'm going to cut this up anyway, right? I kind of like a darker edging, but it doesn't. All right, there. I could see now we've got really light wash in there. I mean, really light. That's because I wanted to see through everything else, right? And I don't think I'm going to add any more wash. I'm going to try to get all this paint off my, because I'm going to be using some acrylic paint here on top of this wash. Alright, I better not use my water. I do have Windex. I better use the Windex. Okay. I don't know. I was thinking of doing this in a white. Gosh, I don't know if this should be kind of maybe a little more drier. Let's dry this just a little bit. So when you do this, you do want to dry between layering, and usually you'll do it naturally, but I've got to use my heat gun because we're doing it live. I know, it looks better in your mind, doesn't it? So I really don't have any white on here. So I thought if I use this, I'm just going to add a little bit of stenciling in white. I do have kind of a more iridescent. I'll see what the opaque status is of it. I haven't checked it out yet. I thought maybe that might kind of break up some of the round circles I have in here. I got carried away with circles. I love circles to begin with. So when I found this napkin, where did I find this napkin at? I found, oh, Target. They had this napkin at Target. I go, oh my gosh, it's all white with just these dots like this. Oh, I've got to get it. I can use that napkin. Well, I'm going to do one more thingy here. And we do have our air conditioning on, and I'm in the basement, so it's always colder down here. But not, I mean, I like it a little cooler like that. Your artwork doesn't always like it. It likes to have it nice and warm, right? Okay, so the white I'm thinking of, oh, I think it's right here, It's an iridescent white. It's semi-opaque, so I think it'll be okay. And again, I think the other white that I have is fully opaque. Let's see what this one is. This one, oh, this is the Artist Loft. They don't really tell you too well what opaque it is, or if it's translucent. Let's see, all I know is it's acrylic. All right, so let's try this. All right, gotta get a sponge. I don't want to use a brush. I don't think I can brush it on. It won't, the pattern, it'd be too hard to get the pattern. But I am going to get my sponge wet because I think it works a little bit different. And I'm going to probably cut this in half so I can use some more. Okay, get it a little wet. I learned this from Marlene. Art by Marlene. In one of her videos during the Christmas season, when she used her paint, she got her sponge wet. Okay, let's hope my idea works. You can't really know until it's done, right? So let's just try a corner. Because if we mess up a corner, who cares, right? If we mess up a corner, who cares? This is a Tim Holtz stencil. I think you can still get it. Ah, it's working. And I like it. Oh my goodness, I like it. So let's keep going down. All right. Maybe here. Right. And maybe here. Sometimes. Okay. Okay. So I might not have put enough on right here. But that's okay. I don't know how I got that dot there, but that's okay. All right. So we will just continue to place these in various areas. And I'll just need to remember that, where did I put the paint? That I will need to add a little more paint to the stencil. Ooh. All right. Can't even see it on my sponge. All right. At the same time, I don't want to put this on really thick because I kind of want it to be translucent in a way. But I know that it's semi-opaque, so it should have some translucent, but then some not. Let's see. A little better, Vicky, a little better. I'm just trying to hold my stencil down as firm as I can so it doesn't flop too much. So what are you guys up to? Are you crafting? Or are you just watching, taking a break? We have some more. Oh, I like it because I didn't want to, you know, I have open space in there. Oh, Vicky, I'm so excited. I had no idea it was going to turn out like that. Well, I mean, I was picturing it in my mind, but you can't really do that with all this, with this background. I'm going, oh gosh, I just hope it works. All right. Whoop, see what happens when of course, I don't think it matters really. I was okay. I mean, it does matter if it flops too much because then it will. All right. Oh, I could get these out of the way and then I would have more room. I might want that gold. These are my pencils. Oh. Let's see. Hi, Scrappy Girl. Dana, how you doing? On this wonderful Saturday evening. Are you crafting or just taking a break or? There, it gives me a little more room. Using a Tim Holtz collection. It's by Stamper Anonymous. I think I've seen these still on let's make something like this on Amazon. This stencil. Let's see, Jersey is organizing, upcycling, recycling, and glue. Oh, that's good, Jersey. Sometimes I do that too. I organize while I listen to other folks do their lives. But I'm constantly looking up while I do it so I can see what they're making. when you do that, it's hard to comment. Or if I'm doing art or preparing for something or doing a video, it's hard to comment. But sometimes I just feel like I need to be a little busy. Let's see where we are here. All right, so we got that. And we'll just turn this around. This is a big file folder. And we can just put something like that. I like these curly Q pattern on this particular stencil. It's actually pretty cool. Let's see, any paint. And then like right here, it's kind of thin. And so it really looks cool on this particular piece. See if that's good. Yep. Okay, let's change it around. And we'll do something here. We're gonna need more paint. So tell me how you got started to be on YouTube. Oh, I'll tell ya. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. Well, I came over from Instagram. I had a girlfriend on Instagram that helped me do things, and then she got kind of sick, and she's not really on there like she was because she got sick, but I had some things go viral on Instagram, and so I have like 4,080, I think, subscribers over on Instagram. And I learned how to do the short reels and do videos and pictures, and so the lady who kind of helped me, I don't know, I guess, she would always volunteer to help me do, like if I had, I don't know what to call it, I guess, like an anchor, or she'd give me suggestions once in a while. And what she did is she said, Vicki, I think you should try YouTube. And I go, oh no, how can I do YouTube and Instagram at the same time? I mean, I'm going to be so busy. So what happened is I thought, well, maybe she has a point. Maybe I should be on YouTube doing more of a teaching kind of thing than just doing reels. And so then I thought, well, okay, I'll try it. But then now my Instagram, it's hard to keep up with YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. So I just connected my Instagram, and I think I've been on Instagram maybe, I connected my Instagram to Facebook, so it's easier to post. I don't smush anything. And then what did I do? I think I was on Instagram for 2 years maybe, or a year. I don't remember. I think I've been doing this for 3 years. Junk journal art. However, I have done oil painting before, and I have done lots of drawings. I could always, draw. I mean, I'm not a perfect drawer, but I can draw. I don't practice at it a lot. Probably. See, I don't know how long I've been on YouTube, maybe a year. YouTube is a little harder to get started on. I haven't really had anything go viral on YouTube. And I do notice like that my Instagram followers, they like to stay on Instagram. They really do. Let's see, so maybe let's do it this way. I think that'll be okay. So like when I was in, well, I thought I was going to be a fashion designer when I was in high school. And I used to do a lot of art in high school and my school years. And so I would paint and draw and that kind of thing. And then I thought, well, I'm going to need something that I can make a living at. I'm not sure if designing clothes. So I sat down with my dad. My dad, because I had an idea that I wanted to be a nurse. And my dad said, well, being a nurse, you'll always have a job. And because they're always needed. And it's very competitive in the art world. And you're okay in the art world, Vicki, but you might not be able to make a living at it. So I ended up going to school, graduated. At that time, I lived in Texas, and I graduated from the University of Texas. There we go. I might put just something right here, but otherwise I think I'm pretty pleased. Oh, maybe just something tiny, because maybe I got that little spot. I don't know how I got a spot there, but I did. So maybe just something tiny like that. Oh, I need more paint. Yeah, my dad was born and raised in San Antonio, Texas, and he spent, 20 years in the military. My mom was born and raised in Tacoma, Washington. So when they got older, they moved here to Washington, and I just followed them. So they never went back to Texas. I guess, how old was I then? I was probably 27 years old, close to there, when I moved to Washington, and I just stayed because I got a really good nursing job with the state of Washington, and so I stayed. But I used to make little arts and crafts for the nurses, and and then in one institution that I worked at I was young, like 19, and they had institutions for the mentally disabled, low IQs. And so I would paint Disney characters on the walls there because they were so stark. They had nothing up on the walls. I'm thinking, oh gosh, how can these people live here? Nothing's on the walls. So I did do that. And I used to like sewing quite a bit too when I was younger. I still would like to do maybe something easy, you know, not like aprons. I have a couple patterns. I kind of would like to do that. So I'm not afraid about using the sewing machine. I'm wondering if I need something up here maybe. Looks like there's a spot. No, I do have some there, but not a lot. But I don't think that matters. I think that's enough because I want to put other stuff on there. Now I gotta clean this. So where's my baby wipes? Yeah, my sister lives outside of San Antonio. Her son did live in Houston, but he doesn't live there anymore. I never went to Houston. Actually, it's kind of on the coast. I used to go to Padre Island a lot. I used to like going there and hanging out and swimming and looking for boys, right? Looking for boys. Are there any cute boys here? Did you guys look for boys when you were younger? At certain places that you went? I need to do an introduction video. I've got some of it written up, but I think that would be good because Kooky, they want an introduction video on there. I thought it'd probably be a good idea. I could do an introduction video. Any more questions? I'd love to have what's the difference between Instagram and here? I think here at the time, it's really similar. It's really similar. I'm just kind of letting this dry. Letting it dry, get some air on there. Because I don't want to do my next thing. Oh gosh, I do have paint on here. Maybe I should do... Boop, 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 boop. I did put white paint on here. I'll just take this and... On my paper sacks, I always like to have some paint on them. Now see, that is so light. It doesn't really cover up the labels on there, but that's okay. All right, so what am I gonna do next? Aha. Okay, let's see. Any more questions? Oh, I kind of like have a double screen. I wonder how that happened. Do you guys see double out there? Let's see. Well, we'll just kind of connect these two screens together. I have no idea I have to... Nope, you only see one. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep it like this and not worry about it then. Okay, describe, I don't know if I can describe the difference. I like YouTube better because it's just made for teaching, for me anyway. Instagram, I really never did any of their live reels, and then they also just disappear. So I thought, well, I'll go. It's a little bit harder work for me. It's been a little more, it's been a little harder to get accepted and harder work than it is on Instagram. It's just hard. You have to do a lot of videos and to get started, you know what I mean? Okay, now I have these stars and I would like, I think most of this might be dry because it was on thin. Now what am I going to put stars? I could use yellow. I have this yellow paint, but oh, it's semi. Oh, we can make this work. Now, I'm going to test these stars before I put them on here because I always have trouble with this stencil making the stars work. But I thought maybe just a couple stars might look kind of cool. Let's see if I can, what I do is I will just let this dry a little bit more. It's still a little damp. And I will just do a test run here. Oh, wow, that's interesting. How did you get to Houston, Texas from Jersey? Did you have like special family or something? Oh, it's working. Okay. It's very light, but it's working. That's what we want. We don't want it too dark. I don't anyway. And I think I'll put some stars, maybe a cluster right here. Well, you know, you can't really see them. Oh, barely. Almost just looks like yellow, huh? Well, we can add a little bit. It just kind of highlights the yellow a little bit. Well, we'll do it. Why not? We don't need a lot. We'll just add a little bit here. And it may be from the tea bags, because that, you know, does have a yellowish color, tan yellow color. And that might be why, but where they are at, it kind of like makes it yellow there, which I can live with that. So let's put something here. too much yellow down. Yeah, it just makes it look kind of yellow. But that's okay. I kind of like that pattern in there. It doesn't look like stars, does it? Interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3. Maybe we should add something here, maybe? Let's do that in the corner. Well, let's change this around. So, be a little different. A little more yellow. Let's see, where do we want to put some more yellow? Something over here. There's in the corner. Kind of thinking about putting it right there. Right here. Maybe these stars here. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. I don't know why I have trouble with. I probably just have to use darker colors, but I don't want. At this point, because I'm going to draw with some black. I think that's enough. Think I need more yellow anywhere else, guys? We can always come back to it. Okay. I'm going to clean off the stencil. And of course, I put out more yellow paint than I need. So I'm just going to put it on this paper sack over here. Who knows what that'll become. You know, when I retired, I got to finish my story. I just thought about it. When I retired, I had a really hard time because I was in this structure and busy. I worked like since I've been 16 years old, and I retired at age 63. And all of a sudden, you know, I mean, I clean house, but you know, it's not. I always had kind of a housekeeper to help me because I worked so much. So anyway, here it is. I'm retired. And I go, oh gosh, I don't feel good. And I feel like I'm bouncing up off the walls. So I got into casinos. Now, I never told this story. Casinos. Can you believe that? I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop. I go, my husband would follow me everywhere and I'd hide from him. And I go, oh my gosh, what am I doing? And finally I felt so bad for him. So I ended up having to, you know, because I was spending money. I was probably breaking even, although he says I wasn't, but I think I was. Anyway, so I had to go to Anonymous, Gambling Anonymous. I still have the desire to go to casinos. And I don't know why. But I have to be really careful because they really do a trip on my mind. It's like when I look at those machines, it's like, and my mind just goes into this daze, and then I don't want to stop. It's really hard to stop, even if I play them, and I've done some on just online. And if I do that, it's really hard for me to stop. And then I won't get nothing done because I can do it for hours. So then, of course, I went to a counselor because I thought, well, there's something wrong with me. I couldn't figure it out. So she said, I think you might have ADHD. And I kind of told her my story about how I always had trouble getting organized and I'd have people help me. And then once I get the system in place, I can function pretty good. But all my systems were like gone. I didn't have any at home. So it was like, oh my gosh, what are you going to do, Vicki? So I started out with Happy Planner. I think I did that a year. And then I started just collaging in the Happy Planner and doing, I don't know, before long, here I am. It just became this. So I'm not sure how all this art just formed. I just started watching people on YouTube. I'm not a professional trained artist. I just taught myself, and I've been able to keep my brain busy. And so as long as I can do this and set me up a system and go to it and have a fun time at it, and I can share it with other people and teach, I'm doing good, because that's what you do a lot in nursing, the same thing. So it pretty much saved me in retirement. All right. Now, my second thing, I was going to draw. I think this is dry. Just kind of letting it dry. And for some reason, I just can create art in my head. It just kind of comes natural to me. I don't know. And I can learn really quick art techniques, color theory. I don't know. It's like in nursing when you learn how to take care of a certain diseased patient, it just comes to you and you can do. Plus, I like working with my hands a lot. So anyway, I was diagnosed late in life with ADHD. I'm just going to outline this in black. And hopefully it will look good. Now I can draw this on here, but I thought I would just use the stencil because not everybody can draw. And if you can't draw, it's okay. You can always use a stencil. And I don't think using a stencil is oh yeah, there it is. I gotta fix it a little bit. Alright, so probably just my ink. I just want it to be a little bit. And I noticed on the stencil, it has like this little thing here so they don't connect. So I might just go ahead and connect. I'm thinking I'm going to connect. And see, it had that. I don't know why. It's just the stencil's made that way. Let's see. So this one comes like this. And this comes like this and like that. But I do like that pattern. So I'm just going over it to make it darker. Okay. So I'm going to add some of those through here. Oh, I also want to do that flower. So let's just do the flower. I just want to do the outside. I don't want those little lines in the middle. I just want to do this. Let's see how it looks. And we'll put a circle there. Let's see. Yeah, because see, then you can see all the pattern in it, which I really like that. That was what I thought would happen. I am just using, I think this is a, I don't know what this, let's see, it's hard to read it. Let me see. It's a glaze, Japanese, black. I think it's Sakura, something like that. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. Okay, Marty. Yeah, I'll try to go to Juju's after I finish here. Thanks for dropping by, Marty. Oh, remember to like, Marty. Remember to like. Because I think I only have one thumbs up and we have 3 people. It's a little quiet today. I guess Juju must be starting early. We're going to cut this all up anyway. I'm like, I don't know why I'm drawing pictures on here. I'm thinking, why are you doing that, Vicky? And then I'm just going over the lines with the pen so that it is darker. Here we go. There's the flower. And here is the leaf. This one is right here. I used to do a lot of color booking too when I was young. Loved to do color books. All right, so let's do one like right in the middle here. I think would be cool. So we're just layering and layering on this masterboard. And then when I feel like I'm done layering, it'll be time to cut it all up. Now you can pay attention when you cut your board up or not. But like if you wanted maybe this flower, you could cut the board up in a way that the flower will show. Or if you want this fern to show the same way. Gosh, I can barely see it there. I think I'm going to change glasses. Oh, glasses. What were you? I think I have them here. I think. Oh, maybe not. I'm stuck with these glasses. Oh, here they are. I'm not sure why I don't put my computer glasses on. Oh, I can see so much better. Just a crazy thing. So this one kind of went there. I really like this black pin. It's my favorite. So I've tried a lot of black pins in my life to try to get one that I really like. And this one, you can see how far the black has gone. No, I must have missed it here because I don't see it. So we'll just draw that. There. Now, do I want another one? Possible. I really like that. So let's see. So we have 3 of those. Let's see, what else are we going to do? Oh, I wanted to do some of these flowers. I think I'm going to have to do it in black because I just don't think it's going to take in white. I do have a white pen. So all I'm doing is outlining the stencil because then all the mixed media will be inside the flower petal. And so that's what I wanted. versus hiding it up. This particular stencil, you have more lines to draw around. Hopefully I don't miss any. Knowing me, I could, because I don't always start in one sequence. I can't skip around. Very easy for me to skip around. I think maybe I did that one. And we can just do a little like that. So let's see what that looks like. I did it in the corner. All right, I'm going to have to, like, you know, make this. All right. So we are going to kind of make these a little bit darker so we can see them, right? Okay. I put it in the corner just in case it didn't come out right. Okay, so this one is here. This one is here. Okay, then we have to, like, kind of like draw the flower around here, which you just follow the lines. The top lines. So that, there we go. Now that is a very interesting flower. Different. Do I like this flower like this? I'm not sure. I'm gonna look at it some more. But it's okay. So let's try this flower. It's a little less center, little less center. I'm just placing these down anywhere. I'm not really paying attention too much. I do want it to look nice. Let's see. Okay, so this goes up like this and like this. Okay. This goes up like this and up like that. I am quiet. I am quiet doing all these lines in the stencil. Okay. Well, that came out a little bit darker. Well, do you guys have any more questions for me? As soon as I outline this flower, I'm going to look at the comments again. All right. Let's see. Any more comments? Anybody join us? Well, I see Marty is the last one. All right. Anybody in the background left? Okay, so we got that flower, and so we will make, we want to put one more flower on here, so maybe here or here. Here maybe? There's a little more space. How about right here? But I think I'm going to do just these little tiny ones here. I'm just going to do some of these tiny ones here. Now, I'm going to do this in white. I'm not sure if it'll work, but let's try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, well, we can always make it a different color. Let's see. Well, you can see it somewhat. Actually, I do like that. It's a little bit white. I'm thinking, I'm wonder if I add, because it's kind of stark here. So I wonder if I add, like one of the, just make a white one here next to the black. I'm kind of close to it anyway. Let's do it there. Yeah, actually, that little one looks kind of good there. We can just color that in. Yeah, okay. So let's do, this one's littler. So we are going to do this one right there. Just drawing things from a stencil. I guess flowers, drawing flowers from a stencil. So I kind of like the white and the black. Let's put some more of these over here. So I only have two, so we'll do one of each. Okay, and let's put this one, I'll put this one up a little higher. And I think okay, just going to bring this around, connect this flower. There we go. All right. Then we got one just sitting there. I don't know, should I add another flower here? I'm going to add some roses. But I'm kind of thinking maybe this flower here. Would be at a different... Oh, I don't want to use, I want to use black. Okay. Now with the roses, I'm going to use paste. I'm going to use the translucent paste and stick them all over too. I'm pressing kind of hard so that that black ink will show up so I can see it with my eyes, my elder eyes. There. Now, should I add the white flower to that? Kind of thinking maybe just add one on the side. Let's just add one with the white. We'll add this little one with the white pin. And then I think we'll just start putting roses periodically over all of this in a translucent paste. All right. Wow, now we got that. And I think we've used most of this, all the stencils I picked out. And all we have to do is put this on here. I'm not going to use all the roses, but I'm just going to like periodically put them in there. I am going to use well, I didn't get it out. Coarse molding, fiber paste, fluffy paste. I thought I had just a translucent paste, but you know, how come I don't see it? Okay, that's matte. That's gesso. Well, this is semi-opaque. And the fiber paste. Okay, let's do the semi-opaque. And I'm just going to put this on very, very, very lightly. With a little small. I mean, I don't want this thick. Is what I'm saying. All right, so we might be able to put a little rose here. Actually, let's just put a little rose there. At least try it in the corner. So when you make these master boards, if you're not sure how something is going to turn out, always do it in the corner. I don't want it popping out really thick, but this stencil is a very thin stencil, so the flower does not. Uh-oh, I just messed it up there. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I'm surprised. Okay, there it is. Let's see. I just gotta wipe the paste off because I don't want to ruin my rose stencil. Now this will dry some translucent, so it will. Let's put a big one here. So you'll be able to see some of the pieces come through, or the mixed media will come through on the rose because it is semi-opaque. Alright, I'm glad that this is a thin stencil because then it's not going to go on so thick. Oh boy, I just keep going under the stencil for some reason. I hope I didn't mess up this flower. Well, let's hope it came out right. Yeah, it came out right. Phew. I don't know if it's because I'm using a tinier brush on here than I'm used to, or this thing is pretty tiny. Just trying to get that paste so it doesn't dry on here. All right, so let's turn this around. I'm thinking right here. I think this little one, where is it? This one. I don't want to mess that up. It's still wet. So let's see, how can we do that? Well, we'll have to do this one because I don't want to make that. This stencil is PM Studio. I think Carrie Griffith, he designed it. I just love it. It's really pretty. The roses come out really pretty. They have their own shop and you get points. There we go. All right. We're looking. We're looking good, looking good. Oh, it's this side. That would help. Get the right side to wipe off. All right, let's see. Let's put, we need right here, I think. And let's put it maybe this way right here. Don't want to mess that tip up. Maybe a littler one. And it'll be easier and I won't mess up the tip. Okay. This is wet, so I got to be careful. Now, in real life, you're going to want the stencil stuff to cure on its own. But because we're doing live, and I do want to cut it up, we are going to dry it. Hopefully it'll work. If it doesn't, then we'll have to cut it up. I'll have to cut it up after it's dry, because I can't cut it up when it's wet. So let's hope that the gun will work. Maybe this one up here. Well, again, it'd be easier if I do something like this, maybe. Let's see, where are we? Probably right here. Okay. Oh, I guess that won't matter. I don't have to be so picky. Okay. Oh, let's see, where else can we go with this? I kind of want one right here too. Let's put this one up. Kind of awkward. Because I don't want to get those other roses. Oh, I just did that one rose. Oh, crap. Here I am being so cautious. See, I just... all right, Vicky. I think it'll be okay. Where I picked it up, I'll just add a little more. I think that'll be okay. I can just add there. All right. So if I want this pot here, let's use something that I can not have to be too concerned about. Which is about touching the wet roses. I wonder if that one, the corner. Okay, a little easier. The other way I was so lopsided. I'm like, oh, Vicky, that ain't gonna work. And then I put my hand in a rose after I'm trying to be really cautious, right? Oh, Vicky, Vicky. I don't want to smash my roses. Nope, we don't want smashed roses. wipe off the paste from my stencil best I can here until after the show where I can use soap and water. I think we'll do one here. I know it's kind of in the middle of that flower. But like, I think it'll look pretty, like if I can put it kind of on top of it a little bit. There we go. It does take a little bit for the paste to dry, but okay, let's see. Where can I put some more roses? How about thinking right there, maybe a little one on top of that one. See if I got a little one. Like this is kind of a little one right here. Let's see what that would look like. Oh, that would look pretty good. I can like maybe do this. I don't think that'll hurt that. There we go. Looking around. Got to do something here, I think. Something right here. All right. So I don't, if I put this one here. This does take some time to make. I hope you guys aren't bored. I think I'll put gold splatters maybe on top when I'm done here. Get a little more paste here, right there. There we go. There we go. Up. Okay. And we need something here. Maybe we can do this little one here. I'm going to cut it up anyway. So, should we put one here maybe? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, do I need something? I'm kind of thinking that's it. Ta-da! Good. Oh, I'm glad you're not bored. Thank you. Thank you, Jersey. Just going to kind of wipe off some of this paste the best I can with this rag until I get it to the sink. I think it'll be okay. All right. Oh, my hands are gritty. Let's close this up. And let's put a little bit of heating on this. So if you were doing this at home, you want to have this naturally dry. I'm not sure even if I can get it dry enough to cut it using this heat, but we'll see. So you can see that the translucent roses are picking up some of the color in the background. It's semi-translucent, so you'll see some white and some of the color coming in from the background. Still sticky. How long have you been doing junk journal art, Jersey? For years. Oh, a blow dryer for years. So you've been doing this type of junk journal art for years? When did you start, Jersey? It's easier to talk. Oh, last year you did some master boards. It's easier to talk than type, I know. That for a fact. Oh, you started when you got ill, so that's been about 5 years. Well, that's pretty good. I know, it just, doesn't it calm you and just makes me feel better. See how those roses are turning color? Picking up the background. Yeah. So you moved to Houston, was it because they could care for you way better than where you were at? Or did you have family close to you in Houston? Oh, you had family. Okay. Yeah, I thought if I couldn't, well, Sean and I, if we couldn't manage this house, it's pretty big. We're thinking of downsizing and moving to Montana. Getting a Rambler, you know. People can come visit us. He has relatives. Cousins and stuff. I don't know them too well though, but I don't have any relatives. I have a son who lives in Puyallup. They'll have to come visit us. We're too old to travel. Oh, we might visit them too. I'm not sure if we want to stay there in the winter time. Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe one more drying over the roses. And they don't feel sticky, but just a little damp. Is that how I want to say? Oh, you have one friend. You don't have get here for help. Oh, so you got to Houston because they could help you better in health care. And you have one friend. Oh my gosh. That was really brave of you, Jersey. Oh, okay. I know as we age, our bodies age too. So, I have diseases as well, which are all controlled by medicine, but there's really good health care in Washington State with the University of Washington. I don't know too well. We heard in Montana there is some good I wonder what would happen if I do this. Oh. Yeah, we would stay in the city where they have health care because we both have diseases that need to be controlled. Who knows when the disease, gets worse, then we need to be by health care. Live in a more simple house. But we're going to be buried in Butte, Montana, so we thought, well, maybe we should move to Montana. Be kind of closer to everything. I'm going to have to make a friend. I have no friend in Montana. I'll have to make a friend. Hopefully there's a friend there for me. Hopefully there's a friend there for me. I think I can probably cut it. It's still a little sticky. Darn. Oh, so cute. A chawini. Yeah, that's what my dogs, their mother is a chawini. But she has terrier in her too, I think. So I think she's mixed 3. But she looks like a chawini. They're cute dogs. What does your service dog do for you? I'm just going like this. I don't know if it'll make any difference. Oh, you know what? I think we can cut it up. We're going to cut this up. Oh, okay. She helps you because she can hear and better than you. She alerts you of things. Oh, that's nice. Was it hard to train her, or did you just buy her already trained? You probably bought your service dog already trained, I'm assuming. I'm kind of thinking that right there looks pretty good, like for a band of some sort. There we go. Oh, you know what I forgot? The gold. Oh, crap. I don't want to cut it up anymore. I gotta put gold on it. Gold splatters. All right. Gold splatters. Okay, I did have gold. Let's see. Oh, okay. She was trained. They had to train me. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I forgot to put the gold on there. We need gold splatters before I cut it up anymore. Let's see, we'll put some water here. Brush, here it is. Maybe I'll just use this. Maybe I'll tap it like that. Might be a little easier. Whoa, I think I need more water. Okay. I can see it a tiny bit. Not that much. Maybe it's just this gold. Maybe we should put orange splatters, gold orange splatters. We'll be able to see it better. Maybe I just need more water. Let's try this. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm getting gold splatters all over my face. I can feel it. Well, you can see it a little bit. Maybe we should make this a little more orangey. And then we could see it better, maybe. But it does add a little bit to it. But I don't think the camera, you're going to be able to see it. I can see a little bit. So you can see that's how I splatter it. Whoop. Okay, I think I'm gonna, what do you think about putting orange on here? I don't know. It might like really brighten up things. It's already bright. All right, well, let's see. I don't know why. Hey, maybe we should. Got some orange. Let's try it, see what happens. Late night, yeah, because you've been up for a while. I think there's a 3-hour difference. So when I call my sister, I always have to remember that. I'm going to try this. I don't know. I might maybe we'll just try it on the corner. See what happens. Oh my gosh, it looks good. All right. Can I come down? And then we'll come down on here. And then we'll come down on here. Oh, I really like the orange. You can see it better. I mean, I do see some of the gold, but you can't see it as good as the orange. And the orange kind of makes the gold kind of stand out even. I don't know what time it is. I don't know how long it took me to make this. I just kind of keep going until I feel like stopping. I know it's getting late for you. Oh, I like that too. I don't think I need any more. Let's just put this in the water, wipe this thing off. Wipe this away here. So I can put the... Well, this one's done. We did cut this one. I'm not going to do too much more with it. I'll probably cut that piece off maybe. But that would be a cute belly band. Okay. Oh, let's put it over here. Out of the way. And I can put my thing up here. Cut this more. Doesn't take too long for these speckles to dry. More drying. This is hard to, on a video you can tape it all and then cut it and fast forward it and make it all done, within 15 minutes. But when you do it live, it takes longer. Yeah, either one looks pretty cool. I'm happy with this. I wasn't quite sure how it all turned out, but I think, oh, I better do a heat gun. That orange, the gold looks dry, but the orange doesn't. All right. I think it's dry now. Okay. Boy, we're almost done. We're almost done. Yeah, I like to stay up late too. I do. I'm kind of a night owl, but I know it's not supposed to be healthy for you. Who knows? Who knows if it's supposed to be healthy or not? Well, should we make a little, maybe, ooh. We're going to make that a little bit bigger, maybe. And then we could I don't measure when I do this. I just kind of like pick it out and say, oh, I like that. I think that would make a nice pocket. A pocket here and a pocket there. Or a card and a pocket. Yeah, see, that looks about the size of a pocket. And let's see. I just kind of look at the picture. See where it will look good. That's what I do. Maybe we can take it at a different angle. We can move it all around. And this kind of looks nice too. Yep. Are we straight? I think we are. So maybe we could do this into a flip, because we have this piece here. Put it on the page and make it a flip kind of thing. All right. Let's see. Kind of like well, let's make it a little bit bigger, but like right there looks pretty good. I can make this into 2 little cards too. I am going to cut off that rose some. Right. Well, let's see here. Let's do it this way maybe. Maybe this will be better. Oh. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. See, we could just maybe up just a little bit more. That looks interesting. And then we have this last piece. So we have this piece. Let's get this thing out of the way. All right, stick this over here. All right, so we have this piece. Ooh. It can go that way, or it can go this way, or it could go this way. They go it. And here's another piece. And here's another piece. Here's another piece. And here's another piece. And another piece. And another piece. Well, I think that's quite a few pieces. We can do a lot with those in our junk journal. Very happy how it all turned out. So when you layer stuff, you know, it's fun. It's fun. Oh, I forgot about you. It's fun. Well, I can call it quits. I did what I set out to do. And, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't take a picture of it before I cut it up. Oh, well. Oh, well, Vicki. Thank you, Jersey. You're so sweet. I'm so glad that you stayed up. It looks like everybody went to Lulu's, or Juju's, not Lulu, Juju's. Because I think the people that came in earlier, and I think they forgot to do the thumbs up. So I might go over to Juju's and tell them, I need some thumbs up, guys. Yeah, see, I think Dana and Marty are both from Juju. Yeah. Well, a little slower tonight with people in the chat, but Jersey, you like really kept me company. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I could go back on in the video, in the replay, and take a picture like that. Oh, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. That would work. Oh, thank you, Jersey. Yeah, it's like, I think there's a lot of different kinds of lives on Saturday. Oh, somebody came in and did a thumbs up. Now I got two. Yeah, and so it's a challenge. Thank you for coming. I'm really happy. And hopefully, I hope you get your kind of like a happy mail for your junk journal. Hopefully it'll come in soon. All right. I am going to end the live. I have no idea what time it is. Oh, yeah, this took a little longer. Good night, Jersey. Thank you. I won't give up. I'll keep on. Maybe someday I'll be famous. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll be famous and people will want to watch me more. But I'm really appreciating of your support and hugs, and thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bye-bye, Jersey. I'll see you next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Oh, yeah, well, you can get ready to go to bed. You'll be in bed by midnight or 1 o'clock. Yeah. I'll see you later. Hopefully next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Bye-bye, Jersey. Sending love to you and sending love out to the universe.